Now, last time, Fiddle, you mentioned that you had a fondness for something about, like, properly balanced audio tracks?
Yes, that is a thing that I've been known to appreciate.
That's good. It's very important that you appreciate a well-balanced audio track.
I wonder where this Lolo person lives.
Let's ask the villagers. With workmanship like hers, she's probably a local celebrity.
Oh, you're here to see Lolo, you say?
Yes, that's right. Do you know where her house is, sir?
I sure do. It's the first house after you cross this here bridge. But don't you go tying her up. We need her focusing on the water wheel.
What was that about?
Beats me. But we know where she lives now. Let's go
I don't
see
see
her.
how there's any confusion as to what that was about. Like, I feel like it was laid out pretty explicitly. Like, something lost in translation there, maybe?
Ah, see, this is what we've been doing wrong the whole time. We haven't been taking Gilo apart and cleaning them.
Right, yes, all that Gilo maintenance mechanics that we've been dealing with this whole time. Those definitely exist.
I kind of get the feeling that if Sagi, like, seriously tried to do any sort of maintenance on Gilo, that they would just, like, actually attempt to eat him on the spot.
That or just explode. One of those two things. I mean, I guess he would have to survive the attempt to disassemble them before managing to get them to explode through improper maintenance, so okay. Eating it is.
Yeah, no, Sagi would probably get the Millie special for attempting to take Gilo apart.
But yeah, like, the best kind of properly balanced audio track is the one where the thing that's, like, the most subtle and not in your face is the constant background noise. That plays everywhere.
That doesn't play indoors, that's not nothing.
Lolo? Anybody home?
Minor victories.
Lolo!
Oh, I'll be right there. Oh, I'm really sorry, but the water wheel's not quite done yet. Just give me a little more time. Water wheel? What are you talking about? Huh? You mean you're not here to hound me about that? Phew, you had me scared. They were just here about the water wheel yesterday, so I was wondering what was up. So, you want help repairing your airship, correct?
It's an Empire ship. It uses Machina. Do you think you could fix it?
Machina, huh? I've seen Machina once before, but I mostly work with wood. It's all I know how to handle. I don't think I could do much with Machina.
Wood machina, metal machina, it's all the same. Don't worry
See,
about it.
It's a problem with durability. Wood parts just don't hold up as well as Machina parts.
This was a waste of time. Sagi, shall we head back? It's better we just wait for Varus to return.
Oh, what about the celestial tree? No. If it were that simple, I wouldn't be pulling my hair out over this dumb water wheel. Nuts. Celestial tree? You mean that great big braid tree that blossoms once every 30 years, right? That's the one. The celestial tree could be used to make parts just as sturdy as the Machina kind. But there's no way Queen Corellia would give us permission to use the tree for parts. So, unfortunately, I don't think I can be much help after all. I'm sorry.
What if we got you wood from the celestial tree?
I feel like a voice director did their job with this lady.
Whoa. You could do that?
I like Lolo. I think she's a
Yeah. We'll try to work
she's a
something out.
good addition to the
It would
cast
help you
here.
with the water wheel too, wouldn't it?
How did you know?
It's not even that she's like any more or
We
less
heard
of
the
a
villagers
character than
talking
any of
about
the other idiots we've dealt with.
They
It just
really
like you
want their water wheel.
they managed to
Yeah.
put
They want something that they can make
A
into
lot of
symbol the
character
village. But ordinary wood just isn't
into
cutting
just
it.
like the way that she
I keep
talks,
falling
even
short,
beyond
and
any of
I'm
the
way past
specific
my
stuff that she
deadline.
says.
I don't know what to do.
It's like
Don't worry. We'll find some
Voice
other
acting,
materials
folks.
From the celestial tree. That's all it would take, right?
Ah, yeah, Soggy. We'll just find a way to get some wood from the celestial tree.
yeah. We'll just roll up and chainsaw it. It'll be
What
fine.
the devil? Release him, wench!
Anyway, Soggy made a friend.
This cannot be allowed to stand.
Anyway, I'll get wood. At the tree. Tree wood.
Funny joke.
Then we'll bring it back and you can fix the Spheda. Okay?
You bet.
That was definitely a more on point joke in Japanese. But sure, okay, right, whatever. Can't make machina out of metal, out of wood, unless you use special wood that's like really strong. That's sensible,
Soggy,
Rising.
Shouldn't you think a bit before you make wild promises like that? Don't come crying to me later.
This is a valid observation.
Wild promises. But we might be able to fix the Spheda if we get wood from the celestial tree.
We should have just waited for Quaestor Varus to call. Instead, you let her wear the pants.
Where the... What?
Millie is very angry about this.
Milliard. That's the complete
The very valid point that Millie is making is unfortunately just a little caught up with the whole jealousy thing right now.
Tiny bit.
I just meant I didn't want to wait in the jungle. I never said anything about waiting in general. I know. Let's go back to Komomai. We could wait there. Over tea.
See, they're doing that thing where
Sorry.
they're like,
I made a
okay,
promise
stuff
to
is
wait.
happening, right? There's a character
Protect the
dynamic
celestial
playing
tree.
out.
My, aren't we a trooper
And
all of a
they
sudden?
just
All right,
completely
I see how it
forget
is.
to like
Your wish is my command.
situate any of this. Like, I don't know, in a Tales game or something, you can kind of get away with this kind of thing just by filling all the intervening scenes with like skits or whatever that show these character dynamics playing out. But like this is just abrupt shit.
What was that for? What did I do?
You know, I'm still asking myself the same question, Soggy.
I regret to inform you that you are the JRPG male lead, and she is the JRPG female lead.
Wait up, you two!
This is just how it be. I'm sorry. Well, anyway, I guess we're wandering the whole way back across the world map again.
Wow, you're starting to pick up on how this part of the game plays.
Just, again, kind of a vibe.
This is, normal divorce proceedings.
Cool.
Where is that child? That child is gone. Forever. Don't worry about it.
Should have introduced him to the fundamental essence of a prenuptial agreement.
Anyway, hey, would you like to go back to the Hollow Jungle and get this Oiliphant some fruit?
No?
Oh. Well, I mean, you could do that. There is nothing stopping you from going back and getting fruit for that Oiliphant.
I guess. But, like... There's that video game compelling you again. Right, well, let's get shopping, I guess.
I'm sorry, but the celestial tree is off limits. May we help you?
Yes. Excuse me. Is there any way you could spare some wood from the celestial tree?
Spare some wood? Are you joking?
We'd just like you to cut off a few branches for us. Please.
Don't be absurd. There's no way we could take a blade to the celestial tree.
See? I told you so. Don't look at me.
What is the matter? Servants of the celestial tree shouldn't raise their voices like that in her presence. What if you startle her?
Yuffie, you have to hear this. These people are telling us to slice off part of the celestial tree.
I said keep it down. I don't know the circumstances, but regardless, taking a blade to the celestial tree is out of the question. I'm sorry for your trouble, but you'll have to leave.
There's no way then? We really need the wood.
You heard her. No means no.
If you need a piece of the celestial tree that badly, there are ways. Every year she sheds some of her branches. That's how she cares for herself. Shedding the older branches ensures no nutrients go to waste. If the felled branches would suffice, you could try asking Queen Corellia to start with.
Yuffie, the fell branches are still sacred wood containing the power of the celestial tree. We can't just give them away to strangers.
I know, but...
It's all right. I understand. We'll speak with the queen.
So, like,
I'm sorry.
somehow it was set out, like, at the outset,
No, it
that
was
specifically
kind of
we
you to tell us about the
needed
branches.
something called a celestial fell
Thank you so
branch.
much.
Like, I feel like
You're welcome. May the celestial
this whole thing
tree's
is a thing that
blessings be
we
with
could
you.
have just kind of seen coming with, like, literally any knowledge about any part of this. Like, there was a writing goof somewhere.
You know, I gotta say, I really feel like we could have embraced our inner empire for once and just, like, I don't know, pushed past them and taken a couple branches and saved ourselves a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah, just a little local sacrilege. Probably fine. Probably wouldn't cause an international incident. And the important part is it would definitely ingratiate us to the local authorities and help us carry out our diplomatic mission.
What was that about? They sure seem to be in a hurry.
Now, you're not gonna believe this,
It looks
But
like they
we,
came from the palace.
we might be about to have an
Are you
international
thinking
incident.
what I'm thinking?
It has been a
Yeah.
while since the
Let's
last
stop by
one.
the palace and find out what's going on.
You know, I'm sure everything's fine. They regularly send the army out straight down the main street of Komomai. Like, it's just everyday occurrence.
Just normal military parade.
Queen Corellia! It's only a matter of time until they take control of the vein routes. Please, command us.
How could you allow such an invasion?
You should have noticed sooner.
But my queen, we never dreamed they would strike right at the vein roots. And they caught us unaware.
They've brought in some sort of giant machina. If we don't act soon...
Companies 2 and 3, hurry and join Company 1. Company 4, you protect the Celestial Tree. I shall follow shortly. We will not suffer this invasion a moment longer.
Like, wow, they're definitely not going to strike directly at any kind of strategically interesting point, so we should probably just not bother guarding it, right? That's how this works.
You're still here? As you can see, I don't have time to humor you.
They mentioned Machina. Don't tell me it's the Empire.
That's none of your concern. Now kindly stand down. My men await me.
Okay, look, we'll just help you with your thing, and in return for that, you're, like, definitely going to give us the thing that we want.
Anuenue can solve
Like,
its
why
own
are we still
problems.
bothering with this
We have
cutscene?
no intention of accepting another nation's aid.
Well, you know, we've
I'm not
gotta
asking
wear
for
her down a
alliance.
little bit before we
This
get
has
to that
nothing
point.
to do with the Quaestor's business. I want to help.
Also, that's definitely how this works on a diplomatic level.
Very well. If it means that much to you. The Empire has seized what we call the Celestial Tree's vein roots, which lie beneath our soil. All life in Anuenue stems from the Celestial Tree. Her roots span the entire continent, but the vein roots are where they grow thickest. The Empire must be planning to pro-machinate those vein roots. Can you stop them?
Absolutely not.
We'll try. Let's go. Kilo, Millie.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Keep your mind on the mission, I
We
guess.
have one more favor to ask, Your Grace.
Definitely, again, how this
What
works.
would that be?
Could you spare some of the Celestial Tree's fell branches?
I feel like the fact that we're still having this conversation at all
I will consider
really
it.
speaks to how
But that discussion can come later.
Corellia
Right
has
now,
no
we
control
have
over this
no moment to
situation
lose.
whatsoever.
I
Like,
understand.
why
We'll
did
be
she
on our
not
way.
just sweep us out of here the second we so much as showed our face?
Like, I don't think literally anybody involved here has any idea what the hell they're doing. Like, we don't, she doesn't, soldiers clearly don't.
This year's fell branches are more potent than usual. Besides, we already had another use in mind, did we not?
I never said I would give them any branches.
Okay, maybe she's not quite as bad at this as it
Yes,
seems.
of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Such
okay,
treasures
Corellia
are
gets
meant
a
for the
point
likes of
in
them.
this whole game.
A single point.
Whatever you want to call this little charade that's ongoing.
Look, there was an attempt at duplicity, and that's all we can really ask for.